Hey Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome to another almost personal general love reading for October. I hope that you're doing well. We are going to be jumping into this right away. First, we are going to be using some oracle cards as usual, just to grab the overall theme and energy between you and a significant person that you're connecting with or will be connecting with. And then we are going to be diving deep with tarot. As always, please remember that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, please feel free to swap the roles. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, Aquarius, feel free to follow me over to the extended reading after this. The link is below in the description box. Stick around at the end of this video to hear more about the extended, including the specific questions that we will be exploring more, and also see a preview of it. Enough of me talking though, let's jump into this. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my Aquarius collective. For October, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So you or your person may have Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Gemini in your chart, but that is definitely not necessary. But I absolutely love this card because it says that there is more in your hands than you may imagine. Nothing is yet set in stone. Anything can happen. You can manifest anything here, okay? So I absolutely love, love, love this. And we also have love, I almost said. Maybe love is on your side as well, but luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So this is beautiful energy. Let's pull a few more here. Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on for my Aquarius collective here? New beginnings. Choose wisely at the bottom of the deck. This is beautiful. So this is equivalent to the Fool. So there may be a brand new beginning here regarding some sort of connection, some sort of situation. We're really going to have to see, you know, what pops out here. I almost said pup, so I don't know. And I saw this image of this like puppy in my head, so I don't know if someone here just got a dog or a puppy or something like that. Healing in progress. Short-term results at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I'm getting that there may be a connection here that really has the potential to have this new start, this new beginning, okay? There is this potential to really heal things between you and this person. And at this time, you may be focused on your own healing, okay? But remember, nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like there is so much potential and so many ways this could go, but I do feel like it is in your hands, okay, Aquarius? I just want to put that out there. Let's pull a few more before we get into it with tarot. Oh my gosh. Retreat. So like I said, there may be this time apart a little bit here, okay? You may be very much focused on your own healing at this time, as well as your person. You know, they may be very much focused on their own healing at this time. Codependency. Chemistry. So overall, we have soulmate at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, I feel like there may be a situation where there is this, I got this like message or this word reboot. There's this potential to really reboot a connection or bring in some sort of renewal to have a true new beginning here. Possibly there may be a bit of a time out. There may be healing in progress at this time, you know, healing some certain things within, especially with this codependency card. I'm sensing there could have been these codependent tendencies that really needed to be looked at and addressed. And I feel like this is what this healing may be about, okay? There's definitely chemistry here. There's this magnetism. It's really that energy of, I can't stay away. It's like two people can't stay away from each other. But now there's some sort of this retreat or this time out, and there's two people who really care about each other, but there is this awareness coming in about some codependent tendencies, or at least unhealthy dynamics that need to be addressed in order to have this new beginning. Yet nothing is set in stone. So I feel like it's like, okay, are we going to do the work here? Okay, I feel like that is the question between you and your person. Okay. And it could even be on a subconscious level, but let's get into this with tarot and see what's really going on here. So Aquarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is going on? Everything has been pre-shuffled, by the way. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. I'll fix the table in just a moment. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. King of Swords. So there is some sort of communication coming in here. All right, so before we pull more cards and start clarifying and so forth, I'm going to give you a very brief overview of what I'm seeing so far. So the Seven of Pentacles is about putting in hard work and effort and also evaluating what has been done. This card can indicate something that has also been a bit slow to flourish as well. But there is this time to evaluate and assess the effort that has been put in and what is coming out of that and so forth, okay? Now the Seven of Swords indicates strategy and resourcefulness, okay? But at the same time, with the Eight of Swords as the block, there is this energy of someone going a bit quiet here, possibly because of getting wrapped up in their own head. Someone could be dealing with some anxious thoughts at this time. The person that you are dealing with, or remember, feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense, but based on what I'm seeing, the person that, or the position that is representing your person here, they're feeling stressed out by something because they're being represented by the 10 of Wands. So someone here could be pulling away to strategize, regroup, and kind of pull themselves back together. You being represented by the Seven of Wands in the reverse, you are feeling a bit uneasy at this time and as though something is on shaky grounds, and it may be due to the lack of information or clarity or how someone is just generally handling the situation, especially if someone is trying to fly under the radar a bit or someone isn't speaking up, okay, especially if someone has just pulled back and pulled into this retreat. The King of Swords, though, I do love this because it's telling me that the situation is being addressed or being looked at logically and respectfully. The King of Swords is not the most romantic, if at all, but when you see a situation that appears a bit messy, as we just discussed, the King of Swords is a great card to pull because it does indicate that someone here is effectively maneuvering the path that lies ahead and confronting any issue or situation directly. So I love that, okay? This could be you. It could also be your person. Your person may also have air in their chart, but that's not necessary. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have fire and earth on the table, but you could really be dealing with anyone. So what I really want to do here, Aquarius, is pull some more cards, clarify and so forth, and then we're really going to just dive deep and see what's really going on here. All right, Aquarius, let's get into this. So I just want to quickly say that I did draw all of the cards on camera for that transparency. However, I did turn them all over and put them in piles because I don't want the table to get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine. But again, for that transparency, I drew everything on camera and we're going to go through everything one by one. As a reader, It's just a lot easier for me to see all of the cards all at once. So that's why I draw them all at once. It really helps improve my accuracy. So anyway, let's get into this. So in the recent past, and for some of you, maybe this is the more distant. For others of you, maybe you're dealing with the situation now. But I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Wands, I feel as though someone has been looking at a situation that has felt a bit stagnant. It feels like despite some sort of effort, that someone is not on board with something, or at least that's how it felt in the past, okay? Someone here could be an earth sign or a fire sign, but that's not necessary. But I feel that this stubborn energy, okay, there could be someone here who has been wanting things to be done in a particular way. Again, very stubborn energy. It's this sense of things happening on someone else's terms type thing, okay? This is very interesting. I do want to pull an oracle card here. And I feel like someone is looking at this. It's almost this energy of things happen when it's on someone else's terms, but overall it still may feel stagnant. Quality time in the reverse. So with this card, yeah, it may have had to do with quality time, because quality time is meaningful for everyone in a different way, and how we value quality time is going to be different. So I'm really sensing, and especially because I did want to figure out, what was going on here that was creating such a burden and a stressful situation. And with the Chariot in the reverse, the Tower, and the Five of Cups in the reverse, I usually don't pull these extra cards, but I had some questions as I was pulling these cards. And we do have, this is Cancer, Scorpio energy, by the way, but there is this energy that feels a bit directionless in a way, because with the Chariot upright, this is like, getting in your car, you know exactly where you're going, you know the address, you type it in your GPS and you go, right? In the reverse, this is kind of like, I kind of know where I'm going, but I'm not quite sure. And it's kind of like this directionless, like wandering around energy. And because of that, there could have been some sort of tower moment. But overall, I feel as though there's this desire to move on from something, which we'll get into in a moment. But the situation that I just talked about could have been like the precursor to something that happened here, okay? There could have been someone who was only allowing something to happen on their terms, and it may have led to this directionless energy and things falling apart here. And then, okay, well, I have to move on from this. What do I do here? Now, sure, this could have been a connection as a whole, or something going on within a connection. But I feel as though it really had to do with how someone was spending their time here, or how they were choosing to prioritize something, okay? Unfinished business, okay, and trapped. So I feel as though, yeah, it's like there could have been some sort of tower moment, and it may have felt very direct, or it could have happened because of this directionless energy, but still there's this unfinished business here. And with trapped at the bottom of the deck, which we just saw, I'm very much feeling as though there is still this energetic involvement. It's still feeling tied to this person, okay, regardless of whatever it is that's going on here. Now, with the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, Temperance, and the Page of Cups, I feel as though someone may be strategizing here, okay? I am not necessarily feeling as though there are people two people here who are in direct communication at this time. If it is, it may not be much. I feel like this is what is going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. Interference in the reverse. So there was some sort of interference. Know your worth at the bottom of the deck. There was some sort of interference that may have happened in the past. Person, place, thing, concept, idea, even emotion, okay? And this may have been where this person, you know, they were putting their efforts, their time, their attention into something else here. They may not have been prioritizing this connection. It may have led to this unfinished business, this tower moment, the feeling as though someone just needed to move on here. But now someone is strategizing, and it may be quietly, you may not even know about this, but someone is wanting to balance out the scales here, bring in some healing, okay, and possibly come in with what appears to be some sort of possible apology or some sort of emotional message. Interference in the reverse is about removing that third party energy, person, place, thing, concept, idea, and coming back together, focusing on the other person. Okay? This is a lot. So I feel like someone is having some regrets here. I want to pull another for this. Yeah, so with reciprocity, okay, so this is what I'm getting. Shattered at the bottom of the deck. Now, for some of you, I still stand by the situation that I said previously about how someone here was not prioritizing the right things. So for example, what may have happened is that this person was not prioritizing you, Aquarius, okay? They may have been a bit all over the place and things were only happening on their terms, okay? I feel as though this directionless energy, you know, it wasn't intentional in the way that you were looking for. It was very scattered. This person wasn't prioritizing you. It led to this unfinished business, possibly this fading out, or just this, as I'm feeling like the energy fading out a bit here. Now, energetically, you're still connected, but I mean, as far as communication, it may have been a bit less and less. This person could have come in previously already, and they may have reached out to you. This is just for some of you, okay? This person may have tried to sway you in some sort of way or present some sort of convincing situation, or may have tried to sway some of you with some sort of materialism, for example, and this is just an example, like, you know, hey, like, let me take you out to dinner, but it was more so because deep down I feel as though if you are one of the people who's resonating with this specific message, I feel as though you may have not been open to that just because of what has happened historically with this person. I feel like you're questioning their motives, their intentions here. And so I feel like this person now, it depends. Either this person, I'm picking up two different storylines. Either A, this person has come in already, like I said, and now they're actually really, really strategizing, trying to figure out how to bring things back together, because I feel like they're not going to give up here. Or B, this person has not tried to come in yet, but they're also smart enough to know that they need to really put in the effort here to make things right, because they may preemptively expect that you are not going to be stepping into this energy of reciprocity because of what happened in the past. Okay, so this person, it's really this energy of, how do I move forward with Aquarius? How do I bring in this balance and healing? And I feel like this person is strategizing a bit with what they want to say or how they want to present something here. And they may not know that they're not going to get this reciprocity off the bat, okay? Now, with the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil, I definitely do feel like someone is very much wrapped up in their head and there is some anxiousness. Okay, someone could be really ruminating about the situation and possibly about cupping in, sending that message. Okay, why? Because we have the Devil here, Capricorn energy. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but that's not necessary. But I feel like someone, it's like, if this person has come in previously, they may have come in a way where it wasn't enough. Okay, it's like they weren't bringing in enough changed energy. I feel like there's a situation here where there is a lot of, okay, so there was a separation here in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so yeah, I'm really getting here that someone is very much wrapped up in their head about coming forward and actually offering these adjustments. Okay, there may have been some sort of separation already, but with surrender in the reverse, I do feel as though someone is, they're really worried, they're wrapped up in their head about this. It's like they're not coming back in on this blank slate. Their emotions are very much driven, or they're being emotionally driven. This person is very caught up in their head. This person is very anxious and worried about coming in. I'm getting major chills. So I feel like this person is worried, like, how am I actually going to redeem myself here? I want to use a different deck here because I want to know more. What is this Devil energy, please? Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There could be a fire sign here, but again, not necessary, or possibly an air sign, a Pisces as well. But I feel as though there may have been, like I said, there was a retreat, there was a time out, and I feel as though no matter how much this person, you know, there's just a stalemate energy here. And there may have been this realization, this person may have felt as though time would make things easier for them. But now they're going around and around in their head and they're realizing, I'm still feeling that tension here energetically, even though I haven't talked with Aquarius. I know that, you know, what I did here was wrong and I did cause this instability. This person may have definitely pulled their energy back, or the way that they were acting really caused this instability, and you may have felt as though, you know, your energy was not very welcomed in the past, or that this person, you know, they were not serious. But I definitely feel like this person, I feel like this person's strategy in the past was that giving this time may improve the situation, allow the jagged, you know, corners to kind of smooth out by themselves, you know, over time. But now I feel like this person, it's not going as planned. They're not feeling any sort of relief on their part. They're not feeling as though it's going to be easier. If anything, this person is still feeling quite stuck, and they're making these realizations here that it's not going to be easier just because of time. This person may have thought that maybe you would reach out to them by now, or they may have seen some sort of sign from you, okay? And if this person has reached out several times, then this person could have felt that as time went on, you would become more receptive. Let's take a look at you and your person. We're going to be going a bit back and forth here. So for your person, we have the 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Wands. And for you, we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So I feel as though, and like I said, this person is strategizing behind the scenes, because this person, 2 of Wands, they're in the planning phase. This is the first steps. This is trying to figure out what to do, how to say something, how to move forward. I don't feel like you even know about this yet. Even if they've come in before, you may not see this person coming in again, or maybe it is not a surprise to you that this person is thinking about reaching out again. Either way, I feel as though this person is realizing that their actions and their words did not align previously. I feel like this person feels very much burdened down by the consequences of their own actions. With the 10 of Swords in the reverse, I do feel like this person wants to allow the swords to fall out so that healing can begin. Okay. And I feel like this person is realizing how heavy the consequences of their actions are actually feeling here. But they're ready to make some sort of move here. Contract in the reverse. Communication. Let's pull 2 cards for you here. Deja vu. Detachment. Confusion at the bottom of the deck. Because I feel as though you feel like this situation is on shaky grounds. For some of you, you may have just kind of thrown in the towel already. You know, I feel like you may have just decided to focus on getting out of this situation to kind of preserve your own mental space. Okay, I do feel like you feel like the situation is a bit shaky, and you may feel as though this person has acted a bit impulsive, or you may view them as someone like the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which is someone who may come in passionately, quickly, you know, act like they're all about it, but then pull away. It's just like this inconsistency. It's like hot and cold at times. And so I feel as though you may have just come to terms with, okay, this is just, you know, how this person is. But with detachment in the reverse, there's a sense of, there's like this lack of emotion. And with deja vu, it's just like, okay, this is something from the past returning again. And so I feel as though this is what's swinging back around. I want to pull more about this. Yeah, I feel like there's something here that's swinging back around. Wow. This person is dealing with some regrets. The 6 of Swords again. The Hermit, Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck. So what I feel like is happening here is like, I feel feel like you have done a lot of growth here. Okay, I feel as though, Aquarius, you are not so much impacted by this person or their energy or these types of situations anymore. I feel as though you are looking at the situation and you're like, I'm not entirely sure I want to really get involved with this person again, or at least I don't want this situation to go in the way that it has been going. I don't feel like you are emotionally happy with it. And with, death here showing up, Scorpio energy, I feel as though there has been some sort of transition here, okay? And you have to ask yourself exactly what this means for you, because there was some sort of ending, and it may have been for you psychological, where you just kind of had this turning point in this connection where you realize that this was not bringing your happiness, or there could have literally been some sort of ending here and you were just very much unhappy with how it ended, or it could have been both. But I feel as though there is this desire to no longer sacrifice your desires, your wants, your standards anymore. I feel like there's something here that had weighed very heavily for you in the past, and it may have even gotten to the point of making you feel a bit insecure or unstable within yourself. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel as though you may have been, I feel like this situation was a bit tricky. And the reason why I say that is because I feel as though you saw the potential here in the past, where this person was showing signs of maturity, signs of the ability for growth, for potential change, for things to improve, okay, at least over time. But then I think you may have just had this wake-up call, and you realized that despite this person showing that potential, you need to focus on how this person was showing up in the moment, not falling in love for that potential. And so I feel like you may have been looking at the past and you're like, okay, so it wasn't all that bad, but it was still, it wasn't good enough for me. It was throwing me off, because it doesn't, I just feel, and this is just a message for some of you, but you could have been justifying someone's actions here. But then you started to reflect on how this person was actually making you feel and the impact it was having on your life. Like, for example, if this person was moving at a slower pace or they weren't following through on certain things, you may have tried to justify it. And objectively, maybe just for some of you, it's like, okay, this person's moving at a slower pace. Maybe that's just their pace, whatever it is. But then I feel like you eventually got to the point where you started to remove the spotlight on them and put it more inward. And you're like, regardless, this isn't making me feel good. Being, this person and I, we are misaligned here. We're not looking for the same things. Because it may not be wrong for someone to be looking to go slower in a connection, but if your pace and this person's pace are different, or your views or this or that, it doesn't necessarily mean that someone is in the wrong, but it could just mean that this person is not right for you and vice versa, right? It could just show misalignment here. But this person was definitely taking their energy elsewhere here. I feel like things were definitely unstable. They may have been very much focused on their work, on possibly dating. If there was no connection here, they may have been dating other people, whereas you may have been someone who was just like, I'm dating one person. There's definitely this heaviness here. So regardless, the message here, Aquarius, is sure, maybe objectively, because I know Aquariuses have a great way of looking at things logically. Yes, this person, they may not have been doing anything bad, but if it's misaligned, it's going to feel bad because there's a lack of that alignment of where you two stand together, But now I feel like this person, there's some regret here. This person For some of you, they may have gone towards a false Empress here. But I feel like this person, there's regrets and there's this heaviness, and I feel like this person is strategizing how to come back in. But they know it's not going to be easy. Time did its thing, and I feel like I said in the beginning with the Five of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, they may really feel as though you've moved on here, or they see you doing good for yourself, but this person may have thought that time would just kind of do its thing, and you would be more receptive to them coming back in. And energetically, they're not feeling that. They're still feeling just as nervous and overwhelmed of how to come forward. And I feel like this person is feeling sad about possibly going, or either this Empress in the reverse, this could have been a false Empress, male or female, doesn't matter. But this could have just been going towards what was selfish for them. Okay, they may have been taking this Empress energy inward. Okay, and it may have had to do with self-sabotage and self-defeating thoughts as well. But I feel like this person, they're trying to make a decision here. Follow your heart. So I feel like this person is wanting to follow their heart, but at the same time, the logic is kicking in and they're feeling quite nervous. And I definitely feel like there was this retreat energy. There was this time for healing. Nothing is yet set in stone. And there's this opportunity for this new beginning between someone that you had some sort of chemistry with. But this person may have been really sucked up into codependent tendencies. And there may have been a fear of intimacy here as well. And I think that in the middle of all this, you woke up and you're just like, wait, you know, like, I feel like this person has been impulsive. They haven't been treating me right. And although objectively what they're doing isn't necessarily, you know, for some of you, just for some of you, I just feel like you were trying to justify some things here. But then you woke up and you realized, no, it doesn't matter what they were doing, other than the fact that it wasn't making me feel good, and this is not in alignment with what I am desiring, right? And so I feel like what's flying under the radar is this person, they may be trying to come in and offer something here. They're wanting to balance the scales. And I feel like there may be some sort of communication here, and with Judgment in the reverse, Libra, Scorpio energy, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, and King of Wands in the reverse. This is fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone is, I want to pull a card here. Someone is realizing that they made a bad decision that caused 10 of Pentacles in reverse or something to really come crashing down. Yep. So this person is thinking about things here. What is this? It didn't reveal itself, so my rule is I don't take it. What is this Tower moment, please? So you pulled it twice. Yeah, so this person was in and out with their energy. They may have come off a bit as a player. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person is very much driven by emotions, and they may have retreated here. And this person was definitely very indecisive. But now this person is dealing with some sort of tower moment. And I feel like what's going on here is this person knows that they should have brought in more emotion to the table. They know that this led to some sort of disconnect here. And this person is thinking about it. They're looking at this. They're realizing that they made a bad judgment call. They made bad decisions. And it caused, I feel like the foundation could have even come crashing down here. And this person is realizing that they were impulsive, that they did not take the lead in the right ways. I feel like this person is realizing that they really just need to kind of come in confidently here, regardless of not knowing what is going to happen. They need to get out of their head. They need to release some emotions, because I feel like what's coming up for this person is they're realizing they're not happy. This person is realizing that they're not happy, and the decisions that they went so confidently towards previously were the exact opposite of what they would do now and the outcome that they're desiring for. It's like, and it has to do with this indecision. It's like this person, yeah, there's definitely the need for adjustments at this time. Yeah. Because energetically, as I said before, this person, I feel like if this person were to come back in, regardless of where you're at right now, I don't feel as though you would be showing them that receptive energy. You already feel like things are on shaky ground. So I feel like this person is going back and forth between making some sort of plan. I mean, they are trying to decide here. They're in this planning phase, but this person, like I said, they know that they made some sort of bad decision here in the past, and they're trying to go towards releasing. And I feel like this person wants to reveal, because moon in reverse often indicates some sort of revealing. This person may want to come in and let you know that they're not happy here, but this person knows that they need to make the adjustments, and that they need to really like bring in, I'm gonna say, competitive energy. Like they really have to try hard with this Five of Swords, or else they're not going to see an opportunity. This person may feel like you are unreachable in some way, shape, or form, and it could just be like energetically. This person knows that they need to make these changes, and I'm really sensing that this person is really dealing with some shame and guilt. I feel as though this person is very much in their head with how you view them, what you think of them. And I think that that's why this person's so stuck up in their mind. And they're at the end of the day, what does this person have to lose, right? They just got to make the move and come back in here and speak up. That's what I'm really getting. Even if you were to reject them here, yes, spontaneous. Be patient. Play more. Secrets involved at the bottom of the deck. So in this deck, this is just saying that there's something here that you may not be seeing, which makes sense with the Seven of Swords. You are not seeing this under the radar. There's a lot going on here behind the scenes that you're not aware of. Now, like I said, it's going to be really up to you how you want to handle this situation. Free will is always at play. There's a lot in your hands that you're going to hold the ball here. You know, the ball's going to be in your court. I feel like when this person pops back in, there may be some stuff coming up for you and how you really want to handle this after making particular realizations over time, you know, but I feel like this person's going back and forth. They're strategizing with how to come in here, and with spontaneous, be patient and play more. Focus on you. You do your own thing here. This person is really looking at this disconnect, knowing that they should have brought in more emotions, that they should have been more mindful of certain things here, that they should have acted more intentionally with spontaneous and be patient. I feel like this is gonna come in out of nowhere when this person does make contact. Again, they're in this planning phase at this time. And the reason why they aren't making a move yet is because they're going through a lot within. Because this person may be feeling like everything is on the line. And if they don't say something the right way or come in a particular way, whether they have already or they haven't yet, it's building up to where this person knows that they need to say or do something that makes some sort of breakthrough here. Because this person knows that what they did was wrong in the past. So that's what I'm really getting here. This is a very interesting reading, and I feel like if this is your story, you know, feel free to join me over at the extended, because we're going to dive even deeper into this and, you know, see what is really going on here. There's a lot more to this that I feel is going on, you know, beneath the surface. So Aquarius, if you would like to join me over at the extended, the link is below in the description box. In that extended, we're going to be exploring all sorts of things, including feelings and intentions. So what is this person's intention deep down? How are they feeling deep down about this situation, about this connection, about where they're at? Okay, we'll dive deep into that. We're also going to explore this person's blocks. So more so what is holding them back here, you know, what's really going on. We're also going to take a deeper look at this overall outcome as well as the potential long term. We're also going to take a look at what you may not know about this person or situation that you should know, so anything potentially hidden. We're also going to take a look at time periods to look out for where heightened energy within the connection may be at play. So time frames or dates in which something may manifest. We're also going to dive deep into some guidance and advice so that you can feel more confident in navigating the situation regardless of where you are at, okay? And yeah, so of course, I never leave you guys hanging. So if there is anything more that comes up along the way, we'll dive deep into that. But the link is below in the description box. I hope to see you over there. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with some additional guidance and insight into your situation. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Your support means more to me than you will ever know. But that is what I have for you for now. Thank you so much, Aquarius, and I will see you next time. Bye. Maybe more information that this person is desiring to open up about. This is more so bringing in a more like serious energy, which I like because, like I said, after some sort of reflection and with love upright, this is more of like a wholesome, sincere intention here, which I like. This person had planned to swing back around a bit sooner here, but something external may have happened. Someone who is not able to get over you or a situation. When they're dealing with a lot of stress, they may tend to like pull back. They may have like avoidant tendencies in some way.